What is up, guys? It's your boy Andy Matrix, and you know, I remember a time when if people could not afford a movie ticket or just did not have the time to go to the movies, they would pirate the movie on the internet. Yes, this was the 2000s. It was still a great time for entertainment, with websites like MySpace being one of the first social networks to exist. I still remember the old Chinese guy in my neighborhood selling bootleg versions of movies that came out a few months ago in theaters. Poor little Andy Matrix could not afford a movie ticket back then and would be forced to wait months or even a year until the DVD came out and wait for my friends to buy the DVD so that I can watch it at their house. Humble beginnings, guys. Humble beginnings. The point is that people would have happily pirated movies back then because it was worth getting in trouble. Yes, that's right. It was actually worth getting in trouble to pirating movies. However, that is not the case with modern movies. Despite of all the amazing and incredible fast download speeds of modern internet services, many people refuse to pirate movies nowadays. Modern day movies just suck. They suck so much that they are not even worth watching for free. Imagine that. A movie not worth watching, not even for free.
Don't ask questions. Just consume product and then get excited for next products.
It's so strange. Because you would think that even if a movie sucks so bad, at least back then, people will still give it a try for free. But now, millions of people are so pessimistic about the state of modern movies that they don't even try anymore. Right? Pirating movies just seems to take, too much energy, and people much rather pirate other things that are worth their time and, mental energy, such as anime and manga. And can you blame them? I mean, seriously, can you blame them? This sounds hilarious. That people are not even willing to pirate something, something like the Marvel She-Hulk or the MCU, as Nerdrotic calls it. Shout out to Nerdrotic. If you ever pirated anything with softwares like LimeWire back in the day, then you know that it puts it puts your computer at risk of getting viruses and other malware, right? Which is why I said that it was worth getting in trouble. It was worth getting viruses on your computer just to download that new Matrix movie back then, the new Lord of the Rings movie back then, right? It was actually really worth it. I remember there was a time I actually lost an entire computer when I was 19 because of all the crap I downloaded, and yes, that included music. So, with all the garbage that has been made, such as all the Marvel shows and Star Wars spin-offs, that Disney Plus has made, you would think that people would be happy, but nope. As a matter of fact, millions are experiencing a fatigue of these franchises. That's right, a fatigue. They're getting tired of all the same crap, and all in 1 year. So many shows coming out in 1 year, and only like 1 out of like 6 of them is good. That's some really bad numbers, man. You would think Amazon spending $1 billion on Lord of the Rings, The Rings of Power, would create such an amazing and unforgettable show. Nope. You got trolled, my friend. You got trolled. Turns out that the creators hate you. They hate you and the fans. And all the changes that were made were out of spite in these movies and TV shows. Right? Even lower budget shows and movies are not worth it because they are overwhelmed with woke ideologies that people hate. I remember The Craft. The movie The Craft with those 4 chicks, those four hot witches, right? That movie got a sequel on Amazon Prime. In the sequel, they basically just pulled their pants down and took a shit on the original with what they did with the sequel. Good God. Good God. And then, also, when we get good shows like The Dark Crystal, Age of Resistance, they get canceled. They get freaking canceled after 1 season. As a result, people lose hope. and try to find other entertainment. And thus, anime and manga come to the rescue. As part of losing hope, millions have given up on pirating movies, or at least pirating modern movies. Pretty much anything before, 2010s, if you know what I'm talking about. Yeah, man. Anything after 2010 really started to suck. Because at least back in the 2000s, even if a movie kind of sucked, it was still pretty decent. Like, you go back and look at movies that you thought sucked back in the 2000s. They're actually much better than a lot of movies made after the 2010s. And I think a lot of people would agree with me on that. Did you hear that? Critical drinker. Anyways, there's also a conspiracy theory going around that one of the reasons that the Hollywood elites are trying to ruin modern movies is to prevent people from pirating them. Problem solved. Honestly, if this is true, then they have succeeded. As funny as that sounds nowadays, I actually believe it. Another conspiracy theory is that Hollywood elites, ruin Western entertainment, such as Star Wars and other great franchises, on purpose to destroy our culture, right? Think about it. Star Wars was a cultural thing in America. Nowadays, people don't talk about Star Wars, at least in a positive way. Lord of the Rings was a cultural thing. Marvel and DC books had a strong identity in North America, but people now are abandoning them for manga. Anime and manga seem to be one of the last things that have not been touched by Western elites, and that is why people are flocking to anime. Trust me when I say these Western elites, they will do something to get their hands on anime and corrupt the Japanese. But honestly, I think that's probably decades down the line, maybe like 20 years down the line, they'll find a way to succeed at that. And then we're going to have to find some other means of entertainment. This is where the indie economy, should I say, the alternative economy? Young Rippa, god damn it. What do you call that thing again? Anyways. Alright, so I actually had fun making this video. And look on the bright side. Now that you are not pirating any of these crappy movies, your computer is not at risk of getting viruses. Oh, the good times. The good times. I miss the 2000s. I miss DVD players. I miss the old Disney Channel with those cheesy, low-budget, cringy shows. I miss MySpace. I miss the old Cartoon Network. Man, and I feel sorry for the next generation that will not get to experience waking up Saturday mornings and watching well-made cartoons. I miss trick cereals with that fake-ass Bugs Bunny, I miss Newgrounds.com and all the hentai games they had. I wish I could mentally time travel like Takemichi from Tokyo Revengers and live my high school days again just to watch Goku transform into a Super Saiyan for the first time once more. You know what I miss a lot? I actually miss trading Dragon Ball Z pictures for money. Yeah, actually, kids used to do that. I miss the days when anime was still a mystery and you actually had to spend money on DVDs to watch them. Or actually, it was cassettes. Cassettes and DVDs, yeah. I miss LimeWire. I miss Pirate Bay, as sketchy as they were. I miss the early days of Square Enix. Hey, listen up, Gen Z. It is up to you now to save the world. And I'm out of here. Dude, like seriously, when is that meteor gonna hit, bro? Subscribe to the channel. Hit the notification bell for future notifications. Thanks for watching, guys. Godspeed.